Hi guys. Tips and streams wish you a happy new year. What do we have today? Here we have predictions for 10 NBA games today. Let's get started. Los Angeles Lakers and Charlotte Hornets. The Lakers have dropped 4 of their previous 6 games, but here they will try to win their second consecutive game. The Hornets have been in decent form, they won 3 of their last 7 games. The Lakers on the road won only 7 out of 19 games this season. Recently, they have lost in 4 of their last 6 road games and covered the spread only in 2 of those 6. The Hornets at home won only 5 out of 18 games this season. Recently, they have won only in 1 of their last 6 and covered the spread in 2 of that 6 home games. Head-to-head, the Lakers have covered the spread in all 9 of their previous meetings in Charlotte. This is the second game between these two teams this season. Recently, the Hornets won the first game in Los Angeles. The Lakers appear to have found a way to play and win without Anthony Davis. LeBron not only plays well, but the team benefits from it as well. Taking this into mind, I'll have to go with the visiting team to cover the spread. Play Los Angeles Lakers +1. Chicago Bulls and Cleveland Cavaliers. Since they have won 5 of their previous 7 games, the Bulls have been in good form. The Cavaliers had been in decent shape, winning 6 of their last 9 games. This season, the Bulls have struggled on the road. They won only 7 of their 17 away games this season. Something seemed to have changed recently, as they are presently performing considerably better on the road. They won 3 and covered the spread in 4 of their last 5 road games. The Cavaliers play great ball at home court in Cleveland. This season they won 16 out of 20 home games. They have recently won 4 of their last 6 home games but covered a spread only in 2 of those. Head-to-head, the Bulls have a strong record against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. They covered the spread in 21 of 28 games against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. This is the second game in a row between those two teams in their third game this season. The Cavaliers won both of the previous 2 in Chicago. The Bulls have been playing much better lately, especially in road games. I believe that they can not only cover the spread here but also win. Play Chicago Bulls +4. Toronto Raptors and Indiana Pacers. The Raptors are in poor shape as they have dropped 7 of their previous 10 games. The Pacers, who have won 5 of their previous 6 games, have been in good form, and they will be going for a 4th consecutive win today. The Raptors aren't very good on the road. This season, they have only won 5 of 7 away games. The Raptors have won 2 of their previous 5 road games while covering the spread in 3 of them. The Pacers at home won 12 out of 19 games this season. Recently, they have won and covered the spread in 4 of their last 5 home games. Head-to-head, in the last 6 games between those two teams in Indiana, the Raptors won in 3 but covered a spread only in 2 of that 6. This is the second matchup between these two teams this season. The Pacers beat the Raptors in the first game in Indiana. Whether or not the Raptors will have Fred VanVleet and Precious Achiuwa on the court can be a key factor in how this game will turn out. I'm going to guess that both will be available to coach Nick Nurse today. Play Toronto Raptors +3.5. New Orleans Pelicans and Philadelphia 76ers. Although the Pelicans have been playing well, the Grizzlies' latest game snapped their 5-game winning run. The 76ers have been on fire as they have won 9 of their last 11 games. The Pelicans aren't as good on the road as at home. They won only in 7 of their 17 road games this season. They have recently won and covered the spread in 2 of their last 7 road games. The 76ers are playing their best ball at home court in Philadelphia. This season they won 14 out of 19 home games. In the recently played 7 home games, they won all 7 while covering the spread in 6 of those 7. Head-to-head, in the last 5 games between those two teams in Philadelphia, the Pelicans lost all 5 but covered the spread in 4 of that 5. This is their second game of the season. In the first, the Pelicans beat the 76ers in New Orleans. Yes, the Pelicans recently defeated the 76ers, but it was at their home court. The away courts for the Pelicans this season were, in most cases, a mystery. The key in this game will be that the 76ers have a player who can guard Zion Williamson, while the Pelicans lack a player capable of guarding Joel Embiid. Play Philadelphia 76ers -5. San Antonio Spurs and Brooklyn Nets. It would be wrong to argue that the Spurs are currently playing poorly, even though they have dropped 5 of their last 8 games. The Nets are currently playing the best ball in the league. They are coming into this game with a winning streak of 11 games. This season the Spurs play poorly in road games. They have won only 5 of 16 road games this season. In the last 5 road games, the Spurs won and covered the spread in 2 of those 5. This season the Nets play good ball at the home court in Brooklyn. They have won 12 of 17 home games. In the last 8 home games, the Nets won in 7 but covered a spread only in 5 of those 8. Head-to-head, the Spurs have an excellent record against the Nets in Brooklyn. In the last 22 games in Brooklyn, the Spurs covered the spread in 16 of them, but in the previous 5 of that 22, they covered the spread in only 1. The Nets are undeniably the better team here, but the Spurs love big games this season. Here, we can expect everything the bookies do not expect, including the Spurs triumph. Play San Antonio Spurs plus 13.5. Dallas Mavericks and Houston Rockets. The Mavericks have been playing well lately, winning 8 of their previous 11 games, and they look to extend their 6-winning streak here. The Rockets are in a bad rut right now, having dropped 8 of their previous 9 games, and they'll be looking to end a 3-game losing streak tonight. The Mavericks aren't playing particularly well on the road this season. They won only 6 of their 17 road games this season. In their recent 6 road games, they have won in 3, but covered the spread in only 2 of that 6. The Rockets are not playing the best basketball this season at home. They have won only 6 of 17 home games this season. In their last 8 home games, the Rockets won only in 2 but covered the spread in 4 of that 8. Head-to-head, in the last 7 games between those 2 teams in Houston, the Mavericks covered the spread in 5 of that 7. This is the 4th meeting between these 2 teams this season. The Rockets won the opening game, while the Mavericks won in the last 2. The Mavericks are the better team, but it seems to me that this line is precisely where it should be. That's why I'm taking total points here. Play Dallas Mavericks and Houston Rockets under 229. Denver Nuggets and Minnesota Timberwolves. The Nuggets are on a back-to-back including travel. They are in excellent form right now, having won 10 of their previous 12 games, and they'll be going for their 3rd consecutive win today. The Timberwolves have been in a big rut, having dropped 9 of their past 12 games, and they will be looking to snap a 6-game losing streak tonight. This season the Nuggets are playing pretty well on the road. They won 10 out of 19 road games. In recent 5 road games, the Nuggets won in 3 but covered a spread in only 1 of those 5. This season, the Timberwolves are playing decent ball at home. They have won 9 of their 18 home games this season. Recently, they have won and covered the spread in 4 of their last 7 home games. Head-to-head, the Nuggets covered the spread in 13 of the last 16 games between the 2 teams in Minnesota. The Nuggets have played only 3 back-to-back games since the beginning of the season and won 2 of those 3. The Nuggets are the better team, but this is their 2nd straight game in their 3rd in 4 days. Here, I'll take the home team to cover the spread. Play Minnesota Timberwolves plus 3. Atlanta Hawks and Golden State Warriors. The Hawks are in terrible form, having won only 1 of their previous 5 games, and they will look to end a 3-game losing run today. The Warriors are looking for their 5th straight victory tonight after winning 5 of their last 7 games. The Hawks haven't played well in road games since the beginning of the season. They won only 6 of the 17 road games they played this season. Recently, the Hawks have won only 1 of their last 6 road games, while covering the spread in 2 of that 6. This season, the Warriors are one of the best teams at home. They have won 16 out of 18 home games this season. In their last 8 home games, the Warriors won in 7, while covering the spread in 6 of that 8. Wiggins and Curry are still unavailable for the Warriors, while the Hawks will be without Clint Capela. Head-to-head, the Hawks have won just 1 of their last 9 games against the Warriors in San Francisco. The Hawks are still dealing with problems between Coach McMillan and Trae Young. On the other side, the Warriors play outstanding basketball on their home court and appear to have no plans to change that anytime soon. This line seems pretty low to me, and that's why I'm starting to suspect that I didn't consider everything. But regardless, as long as the Warriors play like this on their home court, I'll back them. Play Golden State Warriors minus 1.5. Detroit Pistons and Portland Trailblazers. The Pistons are in a funk, having lost 7 of their last 9 games. The Trailblazers are in a slump, having dropped 5 of their last 7 games. The Pistons struggle on the road. This season, they won only 5 of their 21 away games. They've won 2 of their previous 5 road games and covered the spread in 3 of them. This season, the Trailblazers have played well at home. They triumphed in 8 of their 14 home games. They won 4 of their last 5 home games while covering the spread in all 5. Head-to-head, in the last 5 games between those 2 teams in Portland, the Pistons lost all 5, while covering the spread only in 1 of that 5. There is a real chance that the Trailblazers will have all players available, while the Pistons still cannot count on Killian Hayes due to his suspension. The Pistons are not playing as bad as it all looks on paper, but regardless, it seems to me that they will not be able to confirm my words here because the Trailblazers are currently in excellent shape. Play Portland Trailblazers -9. Miami Heat and Los Angeles Clippers. The Heat have been in good form, winning 7 of their last 10 games. The Clippers have been on a decent run, winning 7 of their last 11 games overall, but they will be looking to end a 2-game losing streak tonight. The Heat are a decent road team. They won in 8 of their 18 road games this season. They have recently won in 5 of their 6 road games but covered a spread only in 3 of that 6. The Clippers play pretty well in home games. This season they won 11 of 18 home games. Recently, they have won and covered the spread in 4 of their last 5 home games. Head-to-head, in the last 18 games between those 2 teams in Los Angeles, the Heat won only in 5 of that 18. The Heat covered the spread only in 1 of the last 8 games against the Clippers. Although there aren't many arguments for it, I like the Heat to win here, and I'll back them. Play Miami Heat plus 3.5. Guys, that's all. Thanks for joining us today. See you tomorrow.